At first, Facebreaker plus Hollow Palm sounds insane. Facebreaker gives you unarmed damage, Hollow Palm gives you speed and crit, and a dev confirmed that they can work together. But after looking closer, there is a major problem in this build. The combo wants you to have strength, evasion, energy shield, which requires all three different attributes at the same time. Let's dive into why that is. So as you can see on the Facebreaker gloves, they have a lot of different text that work a lot of different ways. Now the developers did confirm exactly how it will work. If you have a skill that is both a mace and quarterstaff eligible skill, that skill will use this physical damage, which can scale a lot higher if you kill all the different bosses that give you more damage from it. If a skill only uses mace, it will also use this damage. If a skill uses quarterstaffs, it will use the hollow palms gem level damage instead. So there's not some stacking dream going off here where you get insane amounts of damage from both the gloves and the quarterstaff. However, they can still be used together, and we're going to look at exactly how. There are some lines. For example, the 1% more unarmed damage per 5 strength. This will work perfectly with Hollow Palm if you can get enough strength to make it work. Obviously, the stun buildup will work as well, but that's a minor effect. The free plus free melee strike range will also completely work with Hollow Palm and might give you some crazy builds. And the armor per strength, but I don't think we really care about that. However, they have said they are buffing armor, so potentially it will be good as well. So why is it? Why do you need all three stats? So how Hollow Palm works, as you can see on the screen, is that it gives you attack speed per evasion rating on your armor. It gives you crit per energy shield on your armor. Now, if you're going to have evasion and energy shield hybrid armor, you're going to need dex and int. If you are going to use the effects from the Facebreaker gloves, you're going to need strength. Therefore, we do need all three different attributes. So it might work out really well, or it might just end up being mediocre because you're building your build is getting too thinned out, needing all three different attributes, and you probably want to stack strength really high. Now, when that is said, you don't need higher dex and int than exactly what your armor requires, because Hollow Palm technique doesn't scale off your int or strength, it's only off your evasion and energy shield. But strength you want to scale as high as you can while still being efficient with your build. Also, there is an Easter egg here that we don't know how it will work until we get to try it. The devs have not confirmed how it works, which is the martial artist ascendancy. The martial artist ascendancy has the Way of the Stone Fist node, which will make it so that the base type of your gloves will be transformed to the Fist of Stone, which gives you evasion level and energy shield per level. So that perfectly fits into the Hollow Palm technique build. It will also be transforming the prefix and suffix modifiers on gloves. We have no idea how that will transform the Facebreaker gloves. Will it make the strength scaling scale with dex or int instead? Will it do nothing? Will it do something else? We have no idea. Will it give extra physical damage? Who knows? We have no idea. If this works and if they have intended for this to work, this could be broken. If you're not going to go martial artist, then you have the option to try Gemling Legionnaire for some stat stacking shenanigans, potentially as well, to try with this build. Another small detail I wanted to highlight is that this has been said that will be an Azomite unique item, which means it will work with the new Rune Olroth legacy, which means you can extract one of its unique modifiers. For example, if you only want that more damage per strength line from the gloves, you can extract it and put it on a different item. So that could also have a lot of use potential for this unique. However, the main point of this video was just to shed light on how the mechanics interact with each other according to what the devs confirmed, so that you can make informed decisions on what you're gonna do. I really hope Way of the Stone Fist does alter this item in some cool ways, because that would make the martial artist with this item truly incredible potentially. And I really hope that there will be some hollow palm technique plus Facebreaker combinations that will be good, because that is what I want to try early on, just to see if we can make it work, because it sounds amazing and it sounds really, really cool. So thank you so much for watching. If you liked the video, hit a like on the video. If you want to see more content for PoE 2 in this patch and the launch coming up in 6 months, hit a subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much for watching.